Fiance's mom.
Okay, cool. See, that's what I want. I actually came here because I was supposed to interview a family that was going to meet me at 10:30, father and son. But I didn't see him, so.
Okay.
And it's very direct. Do you have anything that you need to tell to a larger audience? Anything like that?
About anything in the world?
Yeah, I mean anything that's pressing or worrying you on your mind?
Oh, there's always something. But
Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh, there was
My
always
chameleon died. My chameleon, my pet chameleon.
Her pet chameleon has died. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm mad at the pet shop because the guy at the pet shop dropped her and broke her leg. And I think that's why she died.
Should we do a reverse advertisement real quick?
Yeah.
What is the name of the pet shop that killed your chameleon?
Fins and Critters.
Interesting. That's interesting. Anything else?
The one with the umbrella here.
Guess not.
Maybe not. So, my name is Mr. Nigger. I've changed it to this in honor of Russell Lawrence Lee, who tried to change his name to Mr. Nigger and couldn't. And what I want to do is change the meaning of the racist N-word in the dictionary so that it means human. And I think that's realistic. So what I do is I invite people to get on these interviews so that we can send out a positive message to the world. I'm proud to be a nigger, and I consider myself one, even though there's no race or abuse involved in that statement.
Well, what does that word mean, actually?
Human. But it also has a verb
when?
form.
Since when?
Recently.
Oh,
So
Okay.
recent change. Now, in the past, it used to be a derogatory term, a slang term against African Americans,
Right.
against black people, and there also were a whole lot of Urban Dictionary submissions for verbs, so you could do something in that way, and it would be called this or that. But I actually have a verb definition as well. So
okay, what is it?
I am a niggerist because I am niggering the N-word. And to nigger a word is to change a word that's a slur or an insult and make it more positive.
Okay.
And I see that we've got some attention. Do you want to join the interview? I always allow these things to expand or to contract if anybody feels more comfortable in any other condition. But I feel it. I'm proud to be a nigger because nigger does mean human to me, and that's my dialect. And I hope that reaches all English speakers as kind of a gift. Does that make sense?
Well, you know what? My grandfather always said that all men were born black, and then the sun set and he couldn't find the black ones to paint white.
See, that's a weird folk tale from your grandfather.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that, but I do believe that we all evolved out of Africa. So, and I believe also it's just one species and one human race. Yeah.
Of course.
So, will you join me in this? Is there anything positive you can say to other? Because I'm not alone.
And this is the subject matter of your interview?
Yes.
This is what your intention was originally?
It always is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just because...
And I'm putting my all into it. I mean,
Sarah's
I
like
understood.
multicultural.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if that was why you determined to have this be.
Oh no!
interview for
I
us.
asked you. No, I interview people randomly. It doesn't matter who I reach.
And I'm related to President Jefferson, so maybe I am too. No, I'm only kidding.
Is that true?
I'm kidding.
No, that's funny. Well, so I'll tell you why it doesn't matter who I interview. Because anybody that's fluent in English knows this word, and it's unfair to everybody
It's unfair
in the language.
to people at this time in history. It's unfair to white people because only the black people are allowed to say nigger.
Yep.
So that's unfair.
Well,
but
yeah,
mean-
and I think that it's been unfair to black people at times
Just
because
because
it's
of
been
the
used
connotation.
against them over and over and
But
over.
if they
you
would
know?
quit calling each other that all the time, then maybe people wouldn't use it against them in a negative way.
But I think that's too much to ask of them.
Yeah, I
think
say it
that-
a lot too, though.
Yeah.
I call
well,
white
everybody
people.
tries with the same
You
thing.
wait. She was going to say something
I don't
fascinating.
call anybody like a nigger, but I call people nigga.
Okay, so you call people nigga, and you think that's significantly different from nigger.
Yeah.
Nigga means friend,
Right.
and they're your nigga.
Yeah, I say that to a lot of people.
And I think that's cute because that's a good thing. I like nigga meaning friend. I'm discussing nigger with the
Right.
and I'm doing it, with my all. So I am I am very much a niggerist. My middle name is Radical Fuck Censorship Super Nigger, and Mr. Nigger. I mean, you'll see me around town. I'm a good guy. I'm not a racist. I'm a non-racist. I look forward to them not having this term in their corner. You know.
Yeah, I actually saw you somewhere before.
Did you?
Yeah. I recognized the tattoo. I forgot where it was. Though.
Cool.
I think it was on a store or something.
Well, it's good to see you again, and it's been a pleasure interviewing you.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Let's have a moment of truth. Will you join me? Okay.
Is this a website that
So-
we can go to?
Yes, and I'll give you the link afterwards. But on 3 maybe? 1 is 2, 3. We're proud to be niggers.
Proud to be niggers.
All right. And all right. Thank you. Cheers.